Hello there YouTube, it's Jason, also known as the Black Bean Boy, and today I am back with another video. So today is Monday, July 27th, 2026. I hope you're having a great day. The premise of today's vlog is I'm going to tell you guys kind of a story. It's a story from today. Also, check out my new backdrop behind me. I rearranged the way I'm sitting in my room. I moved my lamp out a little bit just so I can film this video. I'm just experimenting with, different angles in my room and different lighting. But yeah, I'm giving you guys a different backdrop to look at tonight instead of the same, backdrop in my room. But yeah, I'm going to tell you guys a story from today. So, today I went to the eye doctor. I went to the eye doctor for the first time in 3 years, and just a little bit of a background. I've been wearing glasses pretty much my whole life. I don't know the exact age that I started wearing glasses. Maybe it was like 2 or 3. I'm leaning towards 3 years old. But pretty much, I've worn glasses my whole life. And usually every time I go to the eye doctor, I get a new prescription. And basically, today I'm going to tell you about my experience at the eye doctor because, not everyone has glasses. And I guarantee you there's people who've never been to the eye doctor. So, I'm going to tell you guys my experience. And I know that there's plenty of you guys watching that have glasses, so you guys know what I'm talking about. But, yeah. So, today I woke up. My appointment was at 10 a.m. So I went to the eye doctor. And, I waited in the waiting room, and then they called me in. And then the first thing that they did was they took me into this room, and I had to look inside of this machine. I had to take my glasses off and look inside of this machine with like a chin strap and a little head rest. Or not a chin strap, a chin rest and a head rest. And this machine has been in a lot of different eye doctor places I've been to. Basically, you look into it, and you have to look at this like hot air balloon down like this desert road. And it comes in and out of focus, and you kind of have to focus your eyes on it. And, it kind of does make your eyes not hurt, but it kind of makes them feel a little strained, But that's one of the classic machines. And then they brought me into another room, which, I've another room with another machine where basically you're looking at this like yellow submarine propeller. I know this sounds wild, guys. You put your eyes up to this like kind of binoculars thing, and you have to focus on this yellow like propeller for a submarine, and you see the ocean, and basically it shows different screens. You have to kind of follow the yellow thing around the screen with your eyes. Very interesting. That one actually strained my eyes even more and hurt them. And then finally they took me into the examination room. They did a bunch of different like tests with like the little thing that you hold up. You cover your eye and you read like the letters. And then they also did like the follow the finger test, without moving your head, like follow it with your eyes. And then they also like looked at my pupils and stuff like that. Thankfully, everything was good. And then, the eye doctor came in, and they did the real testing with like this giant thing that they put in front of your eyes. And there's all these different lenses that they flip through. They're like lens 1, lens 2, and you have to kind of read, not read, but look at like the text on the wall and see which one looks blurry, see which one looks clear, let the doctor know. Oh, and before they did that test, though, they gave me eye drops that dilated my pupils. So they give you these eye drops. I don't know if they do it every time, but, I'm not really an eye drop person. It's not that I don't like getting eye drops. It's just whenever someone tries to put them in, or whenever I try to put them in, I have a hard time like trying to keep my eye open once the drop is in. My eye just kind of like closes, and I'm trying to open it, to get the stuff in. But yeah, so they gave me the eye drops, which dilated my eyes. Then they did that last eye test with the lenses or whatever. And then the doctor did a few other tests, looked at my pupils again with other things, with other lights and stuff like that. But, I will say, I don't know if it's because I've been going there, going to different eye doctors my whole life, but that's one of the only appointments or doctors appointments that I don't mind going to. Like, I don't really enjoy going to the dentist, and even when I'm sick, I don't really enjoy going to the doctor, even though I know it's going to make me feel better. But, I mean, the glasses are important. I wear them all day, every day, so it's important. And I don't go every year. The last time I went was 3 years ago, so I was due for an appointment, and I got a new prescription. I've never not gone, maybe once, but I think every time I've gone, I've gotten a different prescription, like a newer one, a stronger prescription. Um, Speaking of that, let me push up my glasses. They're falling down a little bit. But, it's nothing major changed with my prescription. I feel like people that don't wear glasses like me, like, all day, every day, maybe their prescription doesn't change drastically. Maybe they'll go, and then 3 years later they'll go, and it'll be the same. But, yeah, I've been wearing glasses my whole life. I just wanted to tell you guys how it is going to the eye doctor, because I know some of you guys have gone there. Some of you guys maybe have never gone there. But yeah, it's like a piece of cake for me. I've gone so many times, but yeah, I'm going to be getting new glasses. I have an appointment to go back there to pick out frames. I could have done it today, but, I couldn't see well with the... Oh, yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to talk about. Those eye drops that they gave me, they make it hard to see for, like, the next few hours, They even give people, like, special little plastic sunglasses to wear when they go outside after they give you those eye drops, after they dilate your eyes or your pupils or whatever. And I couldn't even read my phone. I got an email, and then I tried going on Twitter. I couldn't even read my phone. And I had to just like drink water and kind of not do much for the next hour until that passed. It does last like a few hours, but yeah, I have an appointment to go back to pick out some frames and get new glasses. Unfortunately, every time I go, it's because I always pick obscure frames, and, I don't go like every year. So like the last time I went was 3 years ago. It seems like every time I go, they never have the same exact frames that I had before. Apparently these frames, these glasses, they stopped making. They're Banana Republic glasses. They stopped making them. So I have to get a different brand that is like the same design, but a little bit different. So when I get my new glasses, I'll make a video and I'll show you guys the difference. It's not a huge difference, but I believe the ones that I was looking at getting, the new ones, they're a little bit thinner, like up here and stuff. This part's like the same, but, minute difference. But yeah, that was it. That was the story time. I know that was a story from today, but I just wanted to kind of explain how it is to go to the eye doctor, for maybe people who have never gone, And I know it sounds scary with all the machines and the, testing and the eye drops, but it really is not bad at all. Maybe if it's like your first time going or your first few times, but I mean, like I said, I've been going my whole life. So it's just nothing new to me. I'm so used to it. I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran of the eye doctor. And, I don't get scared or nervous there, because I've been going so long. So, yeah, that's how it is to go to the eye doctor. And I hope you guys enjoyed this long little rant of mine. If you did, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe. I make awesome daily vlogs every single day that you're not going to want to miss. And yeah, other than that, today was Monday, July 27th, 2026. I'm Jason, also known as the Black Bean Boy. I love you guys all. Bye-bye.